What's up, y'all? I figured I better do this video post me being out of the hospital. I know y'all see the difference in energy and the difference in everything. Y'all think back the last time you seen me in person and tell me is there the big difference. I was dragging myself for years. This wasn't like, oh, well, Ken got sick recently and what have you. Nah, I was carrying this for years. If y'all saw me last year at the reunion, sitting there with my feet up all over the place, I was jacked up. I was. But the thing is that my grandmother told me a long time ago, don't put your business in the street. And then when I got on social media, my mom looked at me, she was like, I know you didn't put that shit on Facebook. And she reeled me back one time because I was like, man, I'm having all these issues. And she was like, don't you dare. He said these fools out here will take advantage of you spouting out your shit out on social media. So I was like, okay, I reel that back. But I reel back most shit. And so essentially what ended up happening was I'm here just dragging along, trying to be the president of the Alumni Association, trying to do the web page, trying to do technical services for them. I'm out here in community groups. I'm doing tons of shit that a regular person would be doing in regular circumstances. But me, I'm carrying like what 11 to 15 pounds of water weight around at any given time, and I was beat. It took a Herculean effort just to get up out of my seat because I would have to sit here and concentrate and then try to my best way to stand up. If anybody at the Born reunion last year saw me sitting there under the tent all the fucking day with my feet up, I was fucked up. I was completely fucked up that day. There was nothing I could do about it, but I had to show up because I was the president of the association. How this gonna look? There's a reunion and the president of the association ain't there. So I drug my punk ass there, got some ice, made sure I contributed, and sat my ass under the fucking tent. That's what the fuck happened. I was fucked up. And so for anybody who think that I was bullshitting, fuck you. Swear to God, man. This is the man right here, me. I was over here taking care of my grandmother, carrying my grandmother to her death because she decided that she was not taking dialysis no more. Then I found out my mom sitting there disintegrating in the couch, commanding from the couch. Oh, do this, do this, do this. Not realizing that she's just steadily falling apart right there in front of me. Soon as I get my grandmother in the hospice, she started having memory loss. We sitting there arguing the fact that she hadn't seen Media Man. No damn well she seen that Robert Townsend movie 500 times. I ain't never seen that movie ever. I'm having a stroke over here. Like, what the fuck, my mom? What's wrong with my mama? So I go to put her in the hospital. So I'm calling an ambulance because I got to call the ambulance. I got to send her to Mercy. So grandma is over at the hospice. I got to put her in Mercy. I'm only child. That's it. Ain't nobody else. So, I reach out. And to this day, I have kept this to myself. Only my cousin Ricky knows the entire truth that I just recently told. But I reached out to somebody. They said, hey man, I need some help. My grandmother in the hospice. I sent my mom to the hospital. Could you go see about my mama? while I'm doing this. The reply was, I can't see her like that. Any other answer than that would have been fine. But when I heard it, my mind snapped. I said, oh yeah? Okay, cool. I'll see you later. Click. Didn't talk to nobody else for 2 years. But Dawu and Rita. That was it. I was like, whatever. I'm gonna go do this. So I'm dragging this extra water weight around with me the whole time. Just going back and forth. Go to grandma, go to mom. Get her in the step down after 4 weeks. Battle with them people in that damn hospital. Thank God for Tanya. I'm always give my thanks to people that came in my life and helped me out. Thank God for Tanya, because when I reached out, because they was doing craziness, my mom was a registered nurse. I reached out on Facebook to see who would help me, and thank you, Tanya. She came to my rescue and helped me, because if she didn't come around, they was gonna talk that old hospital talk up high. They was getting ready to try to make her be crazy and then say, well, you can't take care of her. That's what they were getting ready to do. If Tanya didn't step in and help me, I'm always get thanks to Tanya. Hell yeah. So, I'm still dragging. I'm dragging the whole time. I'm like, I gotta keep going. Ain't nobody else here. It's just me. I gotta do it. That's all I was doing. I was chugging along. Then I go get her back out of there, get into rehab over on West 87th Street. Thanks to Tanya again. Help me out. We get her there, we get her going, get her back home. At the time I had reached out again, and 4 of her old colleagues came to help. And it went from helping me to an intervention phone call. What's this? I said, hold on, hold fast. What you think this is? Like, I had a tech business that I was doing before all this broke loose. I stopped working to take care of them. Don't look like I'm just waffling around here like, ooh, I get to live off my mama and for the rest of her life. Ooh, this is good living. Hell no. And when I got off the phone with her, and I got off the phone with them, and I went up front and told my mama, she said, don't even worry about them. Don't call them no more. Just let you know if you see in this video. Told me don't call them no more. Don't worry about them. So I continue to care for my mom despite all of my shit. And that's the truth. Now that I look back, I realized the whole entire time I was in a haze. I was just going. And so I keep going until that day when my mom had the heart attack. And I jumped into action. I don't care how bad I was. Jumped up. I was doing the compressions. I called 911 through the phone of the bed. They came in. They tried to resuscitate her and they couldn't. Then again, God bring people into my life. My neighbor down the street, Miss Bryant, and my neighbor across the street, come over after she had passed. And then I was just sad, and I just wanted to talk. And so I did a video, and I put it online. I said, my mom just passed. I got a lot of great condolences. I'm not going to say what I'm going to say, though. I'm going to leave that out, too. Because I really don't want to carry no animosity about things with certain people. But certain people didn't react the way I thought they were going to react. And it wasn't friends. So, but I went on with the grace of God. The funeral home that took care of my grandmother when my mom was in the hospital, that came to us when my mom got back home and allowed us to have everything for free, came back again and helped me again. Midwest Funeral Home. They were great. Again, got to get credit to where it is. If it wasn't for the chaplain when my grandmother passed away, I would have never got in touch with Midwest, and Midwest would have never blessed me. But they blessed me. They blessed me. They blessed me again by being able, it was so busy, it was the pandemic. You know, the end of the pandemic, they was out just getting people. It was his two daughters and him, and they couldn't even come get me. They was like, what you gonna do? I said, she gonna get cremated just like my grandmother. They was like, I'm gonna call the crematory. Crematory came and got her. Blessed. So, once that happened, and she was gone, I was sad. I was completely sad. I didn't know what to do with myself. Because the last, from 2018 to 2021, it was just about taking care of both of them. I didn't even think about myself. I didn't even think about my future. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. I said, man, I'll just go back into my business. But I was nowhere near ready to do shit. I wasn't. I tried to do my business. I tried to go to work. I tried to do a lot of stuff. But my body was not there. I didn't even know it. I'm sitting here working downtown at a law firm through a contractor. Not realizing I'm just suffering. Probably the reason I got let go. And I get hit. And then all of a sudden I'm stumbling around. I'm on my last damn leg, and my friend looked at me and said, Stop making fucking excuses. Cause I was talking to myself, I was like, man, I'm gonna go to the hospital. And then I said, Bud, man, I gotta do other things. He was like, nope, stop. Cause he did not want to see me go. And that was my buddy for 30 years. And if he had to do what he did that day, I wouldn't be here right now. I guarantee you. I would have came back home and I'd have continued to suffer, and I probably would be gone right now. Probably would be gone. That was bad. I got in there. I didn't realize how bad I was. I was still thinking like, man, I got the cat at home. I found out the door had opened up because of the wind, because the door wasn't set right. And so it was partially open, but the screen was locked and the deadbolt was done. Miss Bryant had went and got the mail for me. This stupid shit with the phone. I had a package that the screen was out there. So she went and got the thing, and she was like, oh yeah, your door's open. So I'm in the hospital freaking out. Like, somebody could just come by and see that door open and just try to jimmy the damn screen open and break in my house. Let my cat out in the street. Steal every fucking thing. That's what I was thinking. I was really thinking that was more important than me living. I was getting ready to tell them, oh no, you know what? I think I'm gonna go home. I'll come back. Damn well I wasn't gonna come back. I wasn't gonna come back. But God yet again shows himself to me in the form of Mark Lowe. Pastor Mark Lowe showing up. He ain't show up, I would have left. I was on the verge of ringing the bell and saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to go home. I got stuff I need to do. God said, nope, you stay your butt right there. Then after that, the next day, I get the visit from Miss Edwards and Miss Wells. And that was right when I had the decision. I had to have that stent to go in my heart to try to see, you know, the thing to go in my heart to try to see if I had any blockages or damage or what have you from all this water retention. And look at my lungs to see if my lungs was damaged and how much fluid was left in my lungs. And I was like, man, well, you gotta do what? You gotta go through my neck, my wrist. Oh, and if you can't do that, you gotta go through my groin. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I was serious thinking about going the fuck home. But because Miss Edwards was there and Miss Wells was there, I looked up. Miss Edwards. Miss Edwards. Look, I'm at church. I'm looking bad. She know I'm looking bad. She looking at me. Well, you better take care of yourself. You don't take it. You don't be better do what you supposed to do. If you don't, I'm gonna come by and do a walk by. I'm gonna walk around the corner and walk by my house. And she was serious. She wasn't playing. And so right when I was supposed to make that decision, I look over at Miss Edwards and she gave me that look. I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'll sign the consents. God brings people to your life. And so I signed the consent. I'm scared as hell. And this is something I left out of the writing, and I'm gonna do it right here. Let me see what we had 17 minutes. Y'all do have to listen to me today. So I get down to do the procedure. So there's a guy that's there, a black guy. And so he's third. I'm second. There's already the first person already done went in. So they said this procedure gonna take an hour. Then they try to take like 15, 20 minutes trying to clean up, make sure everything's sanitized for me to come in. So they took the person in. This dude in here complaining. He complaining. Oh, these white people ain't gonna take care of me. What? Oh shit, what the hell wrong with this dude? You know what I'm saying? These are all these white people. Where my doctors? So these doctors come in, they black. So man, these white people ain't gonna take care of me. I'm gonna miss my breakfast. I gotta go upstairs. I'm gonna miss my breakfast. They gonna take my breakfast away from me. Like, yeah, cause your ass down here at 9 o'clock. You gotta take a procedure and you ain't supposed to be fucking eating. What's wrong with your ass? So he's still complaining. So there's a male nurse who went over there. He started talking to him. He got him gone. He was straight. Here come the nurse supervisor. She walk in. She look at him. I guess she looked at them and to ask who it was. She walks over to the dude and gives him an ultimatum. Well, if you act right, then we'll go ahead and do the procedure, but we'll cancel it and we'll send you back upstairs. My brain snapped. The fuck is wrong with you? What you doing? The man just fixed the problem. The dude was straight. He was gonna take his turn third. He was relegated to it. He said he was gonna stay. The dude said, I give you a couple sandwiches when you come out. We'll be good. He said, all right, couple sandwiches. Then get some juice. What juice you want? He had made a whole compromise with the guy. The guy was straight. Here comes the nurse supervisor making threats and ultimatums. And then she walk out. And the dude like, see, look at this. See? White people come in here and flag their power all over the place, trying to tell me what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I don't do it now. And then I'm like, so then of course the male nurse come, he trying to calm him down again. So here come the surgeon, and I think she's like part of the surgeon team. And so she came and she said, Mr. Lindsay, could you let him go before you so we can get him done and out of here? My first man was to say, hell no, I'm fucking important. But then I said, no, don't do it. I said, just go ahead and let the man go. So I did. I let him go. So they went on, they got him prepped, he went in there. So, I'm chuckling and laughing with the nurses because the nurses are right in front of me. I said, whoa, I said, I told the nurse, I said, I'm not happy. I'm not happy, but I let him go because I felt in my heart that I needed to let him go ahead. But I'm not happy that I'm third. Because I understand, it's like, yeah, because, I was nervous about this whole thing in the first place. And then I go turn around now, I gotta wait an extra hour to sit here. So I said I chilled. I had my leg out the cart. I was just chilling. We was chuckling and laughing every so often. We was talking. He they gave me some chips and ice because I couldn't eat. So, keep my mouth moist so my mouth wouldn't dry up. So after that hour he got out, I went in. That damn procedure, I never want to go through that damn thing again. I ain't gonna lie to you. Luckily they only did the neck and the wrist. They got the little mark right here. Wrist. So they went and did that, then it was my groin, thank God, because that would have incapacitated me. I'd probably been in the hospital for 2 days. So went through that, came upstairs. I'm sitting here like this. and so I went on and I was like, okay, we'll see what's happening. And they came up and they said, no blockages, no nothing, you good. So we just need to keep on. We know what we're gonna do. We know what medications we're gonna get. We're gonna bring the medications in. They brought this big ass thing. They gave me everything. Made sure they gave me a new meter so I can do my blood sugar consistently like I'm supposed to, which I wasn't. It was 4:00. I got an hour before I gotta take my medication. I gotta remember that. I'm trying to be on schedule with stuff. I gotta weigh myself in the morning, weigh myself in the evening. Take my blood sugar in the morning and my blood sugar in the evening. I think I'm gonna take my blood sugar right after I take my medication because I know I'm more than 2 hours past lunch, and I probably just had something light for dinner. Yeah, now I'm out. I feel great. You see this energy. I ain't died off yet. I'm still losing a little weight as it's going along. I had to be able to get out and be active. The first few days here, I kind of was not in the house. Hey, look, y'all want to come walk with me, do whatever. Hey, come on, bring your ass. Don't fucking be like waiting for no invitation. Just call me. Call me, message me, do whatever they ain't gonna do. Hey Ken, I'm walking today. You want to walk with me? Hey Ken, I'm doing this. You want to do it with me? Just fucking call. Shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to be active as much as I can, but right now, I gotta concentrate on me. You know, right now I gotta see if I can get my business back started. So you're gonna see a lot of advertisements for my different tech services, which ain't just fixing computers. And I do a whole video on that so you can understand it ain't just like, oh, you got a broke computer and I fix it. It's more than that. A lot more than that. So that's another video because it's like 24 minutes on this video, and I know people, can't be sitting around listening to the videos forever. But man, I had to get this out. This is the big thing. So you see my energy, it's up. It is there. This is a whole reset. It's a whole reset. So everything that I was doing, like DJing and cooking and doing tech work, I'm about to do all that shit. About to go out here and do this yard and get a garden going. Y'all want to come out and help me? Y'all share in the harvest. Let me know. It's a whole side yard, so it's not one of them situations where you got to call me and come over and do it. All you got to do is make sure that I know you in the yard. That's it. Somebody gonna be watching you because these neighbors over here, we watch each other. So I'm gonna let y'all go because it's like 26 minutes. Jesus Christ. Cut my ass off. Okay, I'm gonna holler at y'all later on.